Hare Krishna. In devotional life, the greatest obstacle is offense, aparādha. Every devotee must carefully avoid offenses while practicing bhakti. But a profound question often arises. Can even a pure devotee commit an offense? Today we present a deeply instructive and extraordinary pastimes from the life of Śrīla Gurudev Swami Mahārāja, which beautifully answers this question. Following the order of his spiritual master Śrīla Prabhupada, Śrīla Gurudev Swami Mahārāja travelled village to village throughout Odisha, preaching the holy name of the Lord. To fulfill this mission, he organized an annual Padayatra, nearly a month-long walking pilgrimage. Thousands of devotees, both Western and local, participated in this Padayatra every year. In each village, devotional programs were held, including Nagar Sankirtan, powerful hari-kathā, theatrical performances based on divine pastimes such as Sakshi Gopal, Thakur Haridas, and Jagai Madhai's deliverance. These programs deeply touched the simple-hearted villagers and inspired them toward devotional life. Śrīla Gurudev Swami Mahārāja strongly encouraged every disciple to participate in Padayatra. Living conditions in the villages were extremely simple. Devotees stayed in government school buildings under tents, performed their bathing in village ponds. For Western devotees, this is especially challenging, but everyone joyfully accepted the austerities and experienced divine happiness. Whenever Śrīla Gurudev Swami Mahārāja joined the Padayatra, his joy was unmistakable. With great enthusiasm, he performed hari-kirtan and spoke to villagers about the Ajamila pastimes and the glories of the holy name. He emphasized that in Kali Yuga, Harinama alone is the means of deliverance, capable of freeing one from all sins and granting pure love of God. His powerful words penetrate to the simple heart of villagers and make everyone enthusiastic to chant and accept this path of devotion to Lord Krishna. Over time, Iskcon's Padayatra became a grand and well-known spiritual festival throughout Odisha, a tradition that continues even today through his disciples. But in 1995, Śrīla Gurudev Swami Mahārāja's final Padayatra, which was conducted across the districts of Khordha and Ganjam, was in itself extraordinarily special. During this Padayatra, after completing a program in one village, the devotees reached Banapur early in the morning. Banapur is a well-known sacred place in Odisha, where the famous temple of Mother Bhagavati is located. During the day, a large Nagar Sankirtan was held, enthusiastically joined by the villagers. In the evening, a massive pandal was erected near the Bhagavati temple, where Śrīla Gurudev Swami Mahārāja delivered an inspiring lecture accompanied by Hari Kirtan. There was such extraordinary power and sweetness in his words and voice that all those present became completely spellbound. His discourse did not remain limited to the ears alone. Rather, it touched the heart directly and stirred the consciousness of the devotees and the local villagers. After the program concluded, drama performances were staged, followed by prasad distribution. Śrīla Gurudev Swami Mahārāja then began walking back to his residence, which was not very far away. Along with him were 7 or 8 Western and local disciples. Among them was one of his senior disciples, Sripad Kamadeva Prabhu. At that time, while walking back, a life-transforming incident occurred. Sripad Kamadeva Prabhu recalls, "As we walk along the muddy village road, having moved some distance away from the pandal, it was pitch dark. Only the faint light from Śrīla Gurudev's bungalow could be seen in the distance. Some Western devotees were asking Gurudev questions about the lecture he had just delivered, and Gurudev was summarizing his hari-kathā for them in English. While walking and talking, Gurudev suddenly stopped and asked everyone to stop. We were stunned. Why would Gurudev stop suddenly on such a dark road? Gurudev instructed one devotee, 'Shine your torch here.' The torchlight revealed only an empty dirt path. We all thought Gurudev must have seen something important. We said, 'Gurudev, there is nothing here.' Gurudev then gently bent down and said, 'Look carefully.' When we all bent down and looked closely, we saw two Tulsi leaves lying on the road. A deep silence fell over all the devotees. Śrīla Gurudev then said, "Pick up Tulsi Mahārāṇī." I immediately picked up the Tulsi leaves with great care. Without another word, Śrīla Gurudev continued walking, and we followed behind him, completely silent, each absorbed in deep thought, trying to understand what they have just witnessed. It was astonishing. In the darkness of night, Tulasi leaves that we could not see even with a torch had been seen by Gurudev's divine vision. Through this act, he personally taught us, a pure devotee never commits offense even unknowingly. Shripad Kamadeva Prabhu later reflected, "Every day I heard Srimad Bhagavatam from Gurudev. He often explained the verse, Namartya buddhya suyeta sarvadeva mayo guruhu." Lord Krishna says, "One should know the Acharya as myself and never disrespect him in any way. One should not envy him, thinking him an ordinary man, for he is the representative of all demigods. One should never consider the Guru to be an ordinary mortal, for he is the manifested representative of the Supreme Lord." I had heard this verse many times before, but that night I truly understood its meaning. Through his personal behavior, Gurudev showed us the actual position of a pure devotee. Kamadeva Prabhu says, "From that day onward, my life completely changed. I began to feel that I had truly received the darshan of Sri Guru. That incident gave a new depth to my vision and understanding of my Gurudev. Through his reverence towards Tulsi Mahārāṇī and through his dealings with the devotees, he taught this profound lesson, that there is never any offense on the part of great souls. It felt as though a new life had begun for me. Great souls never commit offenses." Srila Gour Govinda Swami Maharaj demonstrated this truth not through words alone, but through living example. Today, Sripad Kamadeva Prabhu is no longer with us, but by narrating this divine pastime, he has left behind an invaluable spiritual treasure for the entire Vaishnava community. This is evidence of his deep spiritual experience, which helps us understand the greatness of Srila Gour Govinda Swami Maharaj and the pure devotees. We remain eternally grateful to him for sharing this profound realization with devotees all over the world. This incident reminds us that on the path of devotion, faith in Sri Guru and pure devotees is paramount. Srila Gour Govinda Swami Maharaj ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ji Maharaj ki jai. Hare Krishna.